When so many people are hungry and dying, where do you start? We know there's enough to go round, but still, so much poverty. Where do you start? You start here. Leaders from 189 countries have signed up to end poverty. Make them keep their promise, now. We have a plan. The Millennium Development Goals. We have the money and the means. What we want is action. You can't have healthy people without a healthy planet. Goal 7 is about using resources so they don't run out. In Rajasthan, cutting down trees turned this area into a virtual desert. Then people started using an ancient technique, building simple earth dams to hold rainwater. Today, the place is transformed.
Before, we had to walk for hours and hours to get water. There was no peace in our lives. Now we have peace in our lives. The children can go to school, the elders are more relaxed, and women can get on with their daily chores in their own sweet time. We're not rushing around anymore.
Goal 7 aims to halve the number of people who can't get safe drinking water. Sagira gets her water from an illegal supply. She moved to Mumbai 30 years ago, but her home is still this hut on the pavement. With no proper address, she has no electricity and no toilet. There's tension and disease. Goal 7 focuses on improving the lives of slum dwellers. By 2030, that will be 1 in 3 of us. Open sewers used to run through the streets of Monte Azul, Brazil. Diarrhea and dengue fever were common. Now, thanks to the community's efforts, the sewers are mainly covered over.
It's fantastic. It's something we've always dreamed about. It's taken a long time to fulfill this dream. It's been very difficult, but has finally happened.
People are now healthier, and Big Ant, the man who started it all, has bigger ambitions.
We're going to reuse the rainwater from the sewer, so that it'll once again run through our taps.
Mongolia is one of the worst offenders when it comes to pumping out greenhouse gases. Climate change has had a big impact here. Long periods of bitterly cold weather killed many livestock. Herders moved to the cities, burning wood and coal to keep warm. Smoke from shantytown wood fires mixes with the fumes from old power stations, making people ill. This little girl has had bronchitis 3 times. But the government is doing something about it, providing more efficient stoves and better housing.
By using super insulation technology, we can protect nature, reduce pollution, improve people's health and household income and the large-scale economy.
Dojma has taken it a step further. She's bought a solar panel.
There are more families and less wood. And I am worried about the water. The more trees that are cut, the less water we have. I think the water levels and the trees are related.
We cannot keep cutting down trees and burning fossil fuel. We can already get clean energy from the sea, from the sun, the wind, and even waste. Each of us can make a difference. Wangari Maathai went against the tide to plant trees in Kenya.
To me, they represent life and they represent hope.
30 years later, 20 million trees have been planted and a movement is growing.
I tell people, I think heaven is green.
Access to water, cleaning up the slums, protecting the environment. Goal 7 is about making sure more of us have what we need without it costing the earth. The Millennium Development Goals. Make our leaders keep their promises. 8 goals, 1 world, no excuses.